All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Randall Stadium here on the campus of Mississippi Delta Community College, where today is homecoming. Trojans up against Northwest. Northwest won the toss and they deferred to the second half as kickoff. Trojans receive, picks the ball up at the 5-yard line. That cuts back against the grain. A good run out to the 35-yard line where the Trojans will start out 1st and 10. On Stamari. Trojans out on the field. On the carry. Second and 8 for the Trojans. Game just underway. 14 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gillen looks over the defense. Takes the snap. Another handoff. He's going to crack back across the grain again, and he's going to pick up about a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Trojans 3rd and long here. Let's see what the Coach Tatum pulls out here for. So he's going to have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the slot. He's got it blocking back there. Block. There's the pass, and it's going to be just overthrown. Good coverage, but he actually had a step, and he had a chance at it, but just overthrown. Out to punt. Number 30. Over for Lane McGregor, who moved on to Jackson State, where he'll be kicking for Coach Prime time. So clock stopped on the incomplete pass. There's the snapback. Plenty of time, no pressure. Gets off a kick, kind of kicks it away from the returner, and he's going to field it, and it's going to be number 4 and brought down by number, is that? So return from Demetrius Stewart, and like it's going to be brought down Kevin Green. So Northwest starts 1st and 10 on their 21-yard line. 2-0 on the young season. Of course, this season is old, but games canceled over and over and over because of the corona. Northwest is going to hand off up the middle, and he's going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's number 7 on the carry, and he didn't get anywhere. Cameron McCullum. I'm sorry, I've got the wrong roster here. Now we go. Randy Anderson, I should say, on the carry. And there's a pass out in the flats. Going to be brought down quickly. Again, DT Sheffield on the reception. He's going to pick up about 2 maybe. Brings up 3rd and 7 for Northwest on their first possession. In at quarterback, Randy Anderson. I'm sorry, he's the wide out. There's the snapback. He's going to look. He's looking. He's got a pressure, and he's going to be brought down short of the line of scrimmage. Going to be basically considered a sack. So it brings up 4th and 7 for Northwest. 3 and out themselves. So the Trojan defense did their job to stop Northwest. Give them a chance to get the ball back and see if we can get that offense cranking. I'll get these rosters straight here in a moment and just apologize at this time. It's first game of the year for me. Only the 2nd game for the Trojans. There's the snapback. The punt's going to be straight up in the air, and it's going to be one of those dangerous punts for the receiving team because you don't know where the ball is, but it's going to be down on the Trojan 46-yard line. So excellent field position for Mississippi Delta as they'll come out for their 2nd set of downs. And a beautiful sunny November day in Moorhead, campus of Mississippi Delta Jim Randall Stadium. Celebrating homecoming. There's a good crowd here today with the corona and stopping people from coming to the game, but it's a good crowd here today. So Gilliland back, takes the snap. It's going to drop back. He looks and looks and looks. He's got time. He's going to throw across the middle. It's going to be complete to the 48-yard line of Northwest. It's going to be a pickup of about 6. Also, 2nd and about 4. The Trojans now on the northwest side of the field. One back in the backfield, man in motion. There's the snap, a high snap. Whistle's going to blow. So it's going to probably be a false start on Mississippi Delta, and that's what the call is. False start, Mississippi Delta. So that'll back them up 5. So that 2nd and 4 turned to 2nd and 9 now, but those kind of plays hurt you. They had the man in motion. Wind the clock. Second and 9. Now there's going to be, you can't call a delay on that because they just set the ball up. My gosh, that's a terrible situation. You got to give them time. You can't do that. You place the ball and then you're going to, my stars, I disagree with that call bad. I mean, delay a game. Puts the Trojans 2nd down and 14 now. Back-to-back 5-yard penalties. That's a terrible. There's the snap, the handoff. It's going to break to the left side of the. Going to be stacked up to about the 42-yard line. So 3rd and about 13 now. Pickup of about 1 for Mississippi Delta. Clock runs, 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Back-to-back 5-yard penalties put the Trojans in a negative side behind the chain, so having to play a little catch-up. So it's 3rd and 14. Gilliland looks over, takes the snap, drops straight back, steps up in the pocket. He's got a man wide open, and it's going to be caught at the 42-yard line. It's going to be a first down for Mississippi Delta. A nice pass by Gilliland. The receiver cut back in there, and 1st and 10. You don't want to get behind the chains again, so Trojans 1st and 10. Lorenzo Perez with that reception. Again, Gilliland in the pistol formation. Looks over the defense. Takes the snap, drops back. Going to overthrow his receiver. Under a little bit of pressure was Gilliland that time, but he was able to get it off, but overthrows his receiver. So 2nd down and 10. Gilliland, the sophomore quarterback from Shannon High School in Tupelo. Again in the pistol formation. 2 receivers out high, one on the slide on the left side, one down in the wide out on the right. There's a quick slant across the middle. It's going to be hit quickly, and he dropped the ball. Contact was made, but the pass is ruled incomplete. That was a good call. It looked like the correct call. I thought I saw the ball come out, but referee right on top of it. Called it incomplete. 3rd down and 10 now. Again, trips left, one receiver wide to the right side of the field. Could have got an early jump, but it didn't call. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble straight up the gut. He's going to slide a little too early to get the first down. He's going to be stopped at the 35-yard line. Picked up 8 big yards. It's going to be 4th and 3 now. They're going to move it back to the 36-yard line. 4th and 3 for the Trojans. Offense stays out on the field. Gilliland with a good scamper up the middle. Got them in position to be able to pick up this first down. Trips to the right, one receiver up top on the left. It's 4th and 3. The Trojans try to draw them off sides. Timeout Northwest. If this, they're going to want to come out here and get ready for it. So with that, we'll take a break and we'll be back in 60 seconds after this timeout. After the timeout called by Northwest, want to look things over before Mississippi Delta. Mississippi Delta now has twins left and right. Gillen looked over the defense. Looked like he might be trying to call them off sides. There's the snap. Plenty of time. Going to throw. It's going to be incomplete. The ball will go over on downs over 25 with the defensive play. Rontavious Person. He had him open, but I don't know if he'd had enough for the first down, even if he'd have caught it. So, good defensive play. Northwest on their own 36-yard line. Start their second series. There's the snap back. Looks going to throw long, and he's going to be intercepted by the Trojans. And he's going to bring it all the way. He's still not down. He's going to return that ball all the way back to the 34-yard line where the Trojans were at one time. So the interception was made by number 7 for the Trojans. Brings the ball all the way down to the 34-yard line of Northwest. Trojans 1st and 10, 7:33 to remain in the first quarter. Gilliland back out there. There's the snap. And he's going to look. He's going to throw. He's going to overshoot his receiver. Tight coverage over there. Pass intended for, looks like that's number 1. Trevion Miles. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd down 10 on the 34-yard line. Trojans in excellent field position after the big interception in return. Twin receivers left. One to the right. Back in the straight behind Gilliland. He's going to hand off number 15. He's going to break it to the outside, and he's not going to get much. There's a flag on the play. Kelvin Smith on the carry. Face mask against the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down for the Trojans, though. Well, we'll take it. Okay, correction. That's going to be a personal foul, 15-yard face mask. So that put the Trojans in business, 1st and 10 on about the 19-yard line, it looks like. So Gilliland looking at his wristband, looking over the plays. 10 seconds remain on the play clock, plenty of time. Takes the snap, a high snap, but he's going to hand it, gets a quick handoff, get a good steam roll all the way down to the 15-yard line. Patrick Lindsay on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 6. The high snap didn't throw it off any because Lindsay had a wide open burst when he received that handoff, and he's quick. So 2nd down and 6 on the 20-yard line. Trojans need to take advantage of this turnover and this drive. Gilliland looks over the defense, snap back. He's going to throw a quick slant across the middle. He's going to throw, and it's probably going to be a pick 6 because that's nobody there to. Oh, there should be a penalty on block in the back, and they're going to call it. And they're going to call that back. Thank for the block in the back that was really, really stupid. Gilliland, I guess, never saw the defensive back. He just threw it behind his receiver. But anyway, he took it back for the pick 6, but there is a flag on the Trojan 45-yard line for block in the back. So that will come back. Looks like they're going to mark it from the 50-yard line. 10-yard penalty will put them back on their own 40. So remove the pick 6. And mark it off. Well, they'll pick up 1st and 10 on their 40-yard line. That was really, really, really dumb penalty on Northwest part because not only was he gone, he was 10 yards behind the play, so nobody was going to catch him. And it looked like they were just trying to get the cheap shot on the quarterback. So there's the snap, handoff up the middle. He's going to be hitting the backfield and stacked up and going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Ball carrier met in the backfield. Looks like number 14 on the carry for Northwest. Jamie Shaw hires the quarterback, looks over the defense, going to take the snap, going to hand off to Hires around, going to come around the left end and going to be spun down at the 49-yard line of Northwest, going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Shaw with the carry, 3rd and 1 now for Northwest as they the snap is going to hand it to him again. He's going to break up and he's going to break across the line of scrimmage, across the midfield for the 1st down. Down to the Trojan 47-yard line. Northwest moving the ball. Still in the 1st quarter, no score. Both teams have had a big turnover. Mississippi Delta's hurt more because it was on inside the 20-yard line. There's the snap, and there's going to be Myers is going to string it out to the right side. And this time he's going to be met in the backfield and brought down by a host of Trojans. He's going to lose about 2 yards on that correction, about 4 yards. You're going to move him back to the 50-yard line. That's an awful generous spot because I think he was further than that. But anyway, it brings up 2nd down and 13 for Northwest on the midfield stripe. Hires in it, quarterback. Going to draw the Trojans off sides. Going to call false start against Northwest. Going to back them up 5 more. So puts the ball on their 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 17 now. 2nd and 18. There's the snap. Ayers looks over. He's going to throw it deep. He's going to just off the fingertips. Just a touch overthrown. It's not bad coverage on the Trojans, but just unable to catch up to it. 3rd down and 18 for the Northwest Rangers on their own 45-yard line. Play clock running down to 14 seconds. Ayers, looking over, trying to get a play called. And it takes the snap back. And it's going to be blitzed up the middle. He's going to be missed, but he's still going to be a little under duress. And he's going to throw it, and he's going to throw it underneath, going to get it completed, but it's going to be well short of the first down. He's going to be brought down at the 44-yard line, it looks like, of the Trojans, but they had him in the backfield. It's always kind of tough sometimes on that dead run to the quarterback. He just takes one little step and is able to move away, and that's exactly what Ayers did. And so he was able to complete it and pick up about 8 yards. So brings up 4th and 7. Northwest out to punt. There's the snap and the punt. This time it's a much better kick, high end over kick, gonna hit and down at the 5-yard line. Now you can't blame the deep back for that. You're taught to put your feet on the 10-yard line, don't move, and just take your chance. And it looked like he might have been on the 5-yard line. The ball hit, and instead of rolling like it normally would and go into the end zone, it just kind of bounced up and forward a little bit and down on the 5-yard line. So 2 minutes, 57 seconds to remain in the first quarter. The Trojans take over on their own 5-yard line after the Northwest punt. So Gilliland, who was a little slow to get up after that block in the back, is back out there. Running back Patrick Lindsay is in there, and there's going to be a handoff, and he's going to pick up to about the 7-yard line, number 32 on the carry. That's Hall on the carry. Second down and 8 for the Trojans on their 7-yard line. Clock continues to run in the first quarter. No score. Sunny afternoon at Jim Randall Stadium here on the campus of Mississippi Delta Community College. Gilliland takes the snap. Going to hand it off this time to Patrick Lindsay. And it looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7. There's a timeout on the field, or a stoppage of the clock. Not sure what that was about. Now the referee says wind it, and here we go. Third and 7 for the Trojans. Gilliland trying to get his offensive line up. He got trips to the right. One receiver up top on the left. We don't need to throw it underneath and get it picked off. So Gilliland's going to have time. He's scrambled out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage back to the 5-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th and 10, because that's right where they started off. So he lost the 2 yards they picked up. 4th and 10 for the Trojans. Hard-fought first quarter ball game. It's out to punt for the Trojans. Corbin McGinn. Clock runs under a minute now in the first quarter. Scoreless ball game. So referee says reset the clock. Reset to 42nd. There it is. There's the snap. Plenty of time. No rush. Gets off a good kick. Going to punt it all the way back to, going to pick it up at the 44-yard line. He's going to break up the middle, and he's just not going to the ground. The Trojans had good coverage, and he was just able to break tackles and pull through. And one of those old-fashioned sayings there, he might have outkicked his coverage because he carried the ball all back down to the 20-yard line. 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Where Northwest will start 1st and 10. Trojan defense has looked strong this afternoon. Early, if they can just keep it up, continue to make the stops, shorten the game a little bit. Northwest is 2-0 on the season. Mississippi Delta 0-1, and that sounds odd for this time of the year, but the coronavirus has messed things up. Handoff straight up the middle, number 14 for Northwest, Shaw, and it's going to bring it down to the 12-yard line. With 12 seconds to go in the quarter, Northwest quickly to the line of scrimmage, going to take the snap, going to hand it off again to Shaw. He's going to break it. He's going to break to the outside, and he's going to be run out of bounds. No, he's going to stay in bounds, and that's going to be the end of your first quarter with no score. So with that, we'll be back for the second quarter in just a bit. Handoff. No, correct. And he kept the ball, and he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. Ayers with the fake handoff up the middle to Myers and carried it around the left end, and Trojans were ready for it. So goal line defense comes in now. Mississippi Delta. 3rd and 1. From the 1. Ayers and Shaw in the backfield. There's the snap. There's the handoff. He's going to dance and weave and cut. And they're going to put it in the end zone. First touchdown, Northwest. Northwest takes the 6-0 lead. And for the extra point, the return of the punt that just puts the Trojans in a tough position, ran the ball all the way back to the 20-yard line, and Northwest capitalized on their field position where the Trojans were unable to. And there's the snap and the kick. It's up and it's good. So with that, it's 7-0. We'll be back in just a moment for the second half for the touchdown. Look like the Ole Miss Rebels out there with their uniforms. So these black and gray, I guess. Ball falls off the tee, so they'll reset it all. Get ready again. I shouldn't be talking colors since I don't know what they are. I think they're black and gray, but I'm not sure. I know the Trojans are in black and red, so I do know that much. Set up for the kickoff. Again, the second time for the kickoff today. Going to be kicked back deep, and it's going to go into and out of the end zones for a touchback. The Trojans will start up 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line after the touchback. So Coach Tatum's got them huddled up on the sideline. Picking out the plays. Play clock starts. Gilliland back out. Smith in the back. The man in motion is going to be just off his fingertips. That was intended for number 1, Trayvon Mills. Get some yardage out of that, but good play call. Just the incomplete pass prevented from moving the ball. 2nd down and 10, the 25-yard line. Northwest is always a perennial powerhouse, so you always want to play them tough. It's 2nd and 10. Gilliland takes the snap. He's got time, looks, throws it. It's going to be caught about the 30-yard line. Big hit, but there's going to be receptions by, again, number 1, Miles. So able to haul it in, and 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about, well, it's going to be 3rd and 5 because it's spotted on the 30-yard line. So 3rd and 5 for the Trojans. Clock run, 13 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Trojans, 3rd and 5. They've had success on offense. Move the ball. There's going to be another pass. He's going to be open this time on out in the flats in the 1st down. Looks like Miles going to make that reception. He's going to pick up about 6 yards, puts it on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans. Nice pitch and catch there. He just ran out at the top of the field and stopped right in front of the D-back and came back to it, and Gilliland hit him. 1st and 10 Trojans. Trips left, 1 up top on the right. In the H-back, Gilliland again. He's going to wide open number 8. Moore caught it. He was slipped down, but he was able to haul the pass in. It's gonna pick up about 9 yards, so it's gonna bring up a 2nd down and 1. He was wide open and had lots of field in front of him, but that's just one of them. Made the catch. Concentrate on the ground. That's impressive because a lot of times they'll lose it. That was good play by the Trojan offense. 2nd and 1. Gilliland looks at his plays, talks to his back, Smith, and takes the snap. Hand off to Smith up the middle. He's going to be met in the backfield. Going to lose a yard to the 45-yard line. That Northwest Ranger defensive front was able to get the push and get in the backfield and met Smith just about the time he got the handoff. Nothing doing there. So Gilliland stares in the sidelines, looks for the play call. And there, trips right. He's got plenty of time. He catches the ball at the midfield. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. So didn't need but 2 yards, but he was able to get him. Pick up a 5. 1st and 10. The midfield strike for the Trojans. As I said, the Trojan offense has moved the ball when they've had a chance. When you're back in the hole at the 5-yard line, it's just tough to spread your offense. But and then the turnover deep in Northwest territory. Trojans moving the ball now on the midfield stripe. There's the snap. Handoff to Smith. Going to break it to the right side. He's got a block out front, so he's going to carry the ball to the. Well, they're going to spot him down at the 41-yard line, so that's a good 9-yard run. Patrick Lindsay on the run for the Trojans. Ball spotted on the Northwest 41-yard line. Good crowd here today for the first home game of Mississippi Delta of the season. Had 2 games canceled because of the COVID-19, but haven't given up on the season. There's a snap. There's the handoff. He's going to break to the left and going to get the 1st down. It's a big open field tackle. And number 15 on the carry, Kelvin Smith. 1st down on the 37-yard line of Northwest. So, again, good ball movement by the Trojans. Trojans break the huddle. 25 seconds to go on the play clock, so they got plenty of time. Gilliland sets his offense. Moves Smith to the other side. Going to take the snap. Going to drop back. Look. Going to throw a slant across the middle, and this is going to be caught. Again, number 9 for the Trojans. Coleman with the reception. I don't know where he came from because I didn't see him. Let me rephrase. I didn't think that the ball was intended for him, but it's completed, so that's all that matters. And it's carried down to the 31-yard line. Pickup of about 5, a little over 5, 5.5. So 2nd down and 4 from the Northwest 31-yard line. Impressive drive here by the Trojans. After the kickoff, got the ball on their 25-yard line, and Gilliland drops back. And he's going to undershoot his receiver, number 8, out in the flats, which was probably a good move because there was lots of coverage there and would have lost more yards than they would have gained on that one. So, number 8, Moore was the wide receiver. Was coming back to the ball, but so going to bring up 3rd down and 4. The 31-yard line, 4 down territory for the Trojans. about a 48-yard field goal attempt from this location, so might be a little out of the range. So there's the snap. Looks going to scramble up the middle and going to break and going to be sacked at the line of scrimmage. So the 31-yard line brings up 4th and 4. Let's see what Coach Tatum does. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line, 4th down 4. Crowd continues to come into the stadium here. So Gilliland in the shotgun formation. Timeout on the field called by Mississippi Delta. Want to talk this over. So with the timeout on the field, we'll be back in just a minute. Back out here after the timeout. 4th and 4 for the Trojans on the northwest 31-yard line. Trips right, 1 receiver left in the pistol formation. Gilliland takes the snap. He's going to throw it out in the flats. It's wide open, number 15 on the wheel route. That's going to be Kelvin Smith out of the backfield on the wheel, and he's going to pick up the first down out of the 19-yard line. Wheel route, if it's not covered, it's going to work. And they forget about that many receivers out there. They forget about that back sometimes, and it happens all the way through senior college too. I've seen it happen several times, so that's a big play. Good play call. Trips right, 1 receiver left. Smith in the backfield, directly behind the Gilliland. There's the snap and the handoff, and he's going to take it in the middle, cut up to the right, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards. Well, I guess they're going to give him about 1. 2nd down and 9. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. 2nd and 9 for the Trojans. Clock runs 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first half. 7-0 ball game. Northwest, hard-fought first half ball game. Trojans break the huddle. homecoming queen, sophomore name. Exciting day for her. Trojans trail the game 7-3. Northwest won the toss and they deferred to receive the second half, so they are fixing to receive the ball. The Trojan defense has played really, really well today. The offense has moved the ball, just kind of stalled out a few times there. But let's see how the second half goes. There's the kickoff. It's going to be a high end over end. Ball's going to hit, and it's going to be picked up at the 17-yard line, and he's going to be brought down at the 27, number 6 for Northwest. Keon Fordham, brought down by a whole slew of Trojans. The ball spotted at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. 29-yard line. Second half just underway. Northwest quickly to the line of I'm sorry. Mississippi Delta to the defense to the line of scrimmage. Northwest comes from the huddle off the sidelines and straight to the line of scrimmage. Still, Hires is the quarterback, is the handoff, and he's going to be caught in the backfield. He's going to power his way to the 31-yard line. I don't know how he did that. That was just strictly all him pushing his legs and never stopped moving because he was held up in the backfield and was wrapped up tight. So, but it's a pickup of 2. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line. The workhorse for Northwest. Yeah, he's going to be stacked up in the backfield. That's Aquarius Williams stopped in the backfield. And it's going to put it back to the original line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line. Trojan deep front 4 is stacking it up tight. Trojan, and there's the snap back, and it's a throw out in the flats, and oh my goodness, there's got to be a hole. He's got him wrapped around his ankles. Oh my goodness, 1st down to the 50-yard line, but a little wheel route. Good pressure by the Trojans, but he was able to slip outside, and the cornerback couldn't get back in. It looked like it was holding. There's a pass out in the flats, and he's going to be stopped. Ball's on the ground, and it's recovered by Northwest. Oh. Johnson on the stop. Sheffield on the reception. Gained about a half a yard. 2nd and 9 for Northwest. Just across the midfield stripe. The defense. There's the fake. He's rolled out to his right, and he's going to just throw it away. There was lots of pressure, good coverage, and brings up 3rd down and 10. 3rd down, 9 3/4. Again, the Trojan defense has looked good this afternoon. There's the snap. He's going to throw it out in the flats again. This time he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield, knocked down, and he's going to fall forward to the 50-yard line, but it's going to be 4th and 10. So after the big run for the 13-yard 1st down, they go 3 and out with no gain. So great defense by the Trojans there. So official holds them up, won't let them get. There's the snap back. The high, one of those dangerous punts again. But you got to get out of the way of it. Punter's done a good job. Appears to be a flag on the field. I'm not sure what that's about. There's 2 flags on the field, 3 flags on the field. So I don't know what in the world that could be. Unless Mississippi Delta had too many men. They're conferring with Northwest. Inedible substitution against the Trojans. That's what the penalty is, declined. So they will take over at the 15-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Official held the ball, but he didn't hold it long enough, I guess, for the Trojans to get everybody on and off. And so the Trojans flagged for too many men. And it's funny that all 3 of the back judges, back referees, threw their flags. So they all 3 counted. So shows that they must have definitely had them out there. 1st and 10 from the 14. The Trojans trail 7-3. There's the snap, high snap over the back of his head. Ball's in the end zone. Gilliland's going to fall on it in the end zone for the safety. That's the smart move, but he really had time. He could have picked that ball up and done something with it. And Gilliland's getting up slow. Those kind of plays are what kill you. Trojan defense is stuff, and just a bad snap. So Northwest gets the 2 points, and now they get the free kick from the 20-yard line. So we're going to call on our defense to stand tall again. 9-3 is your score. And ball spotted on the 20-yard line for the free kick for Mississippi Delta to Northwest after the snap over the quarterback's head. And gives them the safety. So McGinn with the kickoff, gonna kick it into the zone spot. Ball hits on the 30. It's picked up on the 28 by number 4 for Northwest, and he's going to be hammered down at the. Going to get to the 49-yard line of the Trojans, but that's nice coverage for Mississippi Delta. I'm sorry, it's going to be the 46-yard line of Northwest. So Northwest will start 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. So after the hard, nice punt from Northwest, pinned the Trojans back. The snap over the head resulted in a safety, and Northwest gets the free kick. So they're 1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line. There's the snap. There's the handoff. He's going to dive straight up the middle. And this time, he's going to be the biggest run of the day, I think, probably for Northwest. He's going to gain about 14 yards, and that's the biggest run of the day for Northwest. They've defense has done very well against the run game, but so they're going to try to sweep it this time. This time he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10, no gain there. Again, 14 Shaw. So one big run and then no gain. So hope this Trojan defense can continue to stand tall. 2nd and 10. Northwest pretty much has the same formation for every snap, and they just do something a little different with him. He tries to break it outside, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards. 3rd down 4. I'm not sure why we had a stoppage of the clock there. Maybe somebody lost a helmet. 3rd and 4 for Northwest at the Trojan 34-yard line. Plenty of time on the play clock. There's the snap. He's going to looking. He's going to break. Coverage is going to break down. And the ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by Northwest at the 40-yard line. So that's going to put them back to their original line of scrimmage. Bring it up 4th down and 10. Good coverage, good pressure. The Trojan defense once again bends but does not break. You got to give the defense credit. We got too many men on the field. All right, now we're in good shape. Got 11 out there now. So we're back deep at the 10-yard line. Northwest, better watch out for the, okay, there's the snapback. Little pressure. This ball's going to be in the end zones for the touchback. So just a little too much foot, but we'll take it for the Trojan side and put the ball come out at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans, trailing now 9-3. The safety and a short field after the big punt return is the difference in this ball game, because the Trojans have driven the ball down for their 3 points, and so Trojan offense has looked good at times and moved the ball, but got to get something going here. There's a snap. Gilliland double. Oh, almost. That was a little double hook and curl there, and for the Trojans. In and out of his hands, Lorenzo Perez. He got his left hand up, his right hand on it, and just could not haul it in. But looked like he had it. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Second and 10 from the 20-yard line. Trojans coming into the, after the first half, had 71 pass yards compared to 24 for Northwest. Neither team just lighting it up in the passing, but Z Delta's had a little more success. There's the fake handoff. He's going to throw it out, and it's going to be caught and cut back against the grain, and going to roll it out to the about 27-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now for the Trojans. 3rd and 3, Mississippi Delta on their own 27-yard line. Gilliland he stood in that pocket. You better watch out too. If it collapses on him, he can scramble for 3 yards. So you can't take the spy off of him. Northwest is stacked in tight. They may be bringing some kind of pressure here on Gilliland. There's going to be coming from 3 men. There's going to be could have been a pick 6, but he lost his balance and fell down. Gilliland is struggling out there now with he's hurt his ankle. So that was a wounded duck out in the flats and never had a chance. So again, Northwest takes over, and positive yards on the Trojan 20-yard line. Trojan offense has struggled here in the second half to come out. A safety and now pass interception. There's the handoff. He's going to try to go around the right side, the left side, and he's going to slip and fall for a loss of a yard. We're going to bring up 2nd down and 11 for Northwest. That was number 23, Kinvada Harrell. 2nd down and 11. Northwest. Going to be the same play this time around the left end with number 14 carrying the ball, and he's going to be hit, bottled up, wrapped up, and dropped at the 19-yard line. So pick up of 2. Host of Trojans wrapped him up. Jones with the end around. 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and a long 8 for Northwest, as this Trojan defense has played their heart out. We've got to get something going on the offense. 3rd and 8 Tries to draw Trojans offsides. Plenty of time on the play clock, 10 seconds. Hires looks over again, snaps his hands, takes the snap, throws wide open. Number 4 is wide open for the touchdown for Northwest. DT Sheffield. I don't know what happened. The coverage was not there, and his nearest man was 4 yards from him, so he was wide open for that, and easy pitch and catch for Northwest to score that touchdown. They spread him out and was able to hit him on that outside. So line up for the extra point. Kick is up and good. So with that, it's now 16-3 for Northwest over the Mississippi Delta Trojans. With that, we'll be back for the kickoff in just a minute. Northwest spots the ball on the 35 for the kickoff. 2 men back deep for the Trojans. He approaches the ball. There's the kick in the air, and going to drive back, and it's going to go into the end zones for the touchback. Was fielded in the end zone, so he had to take the knee to down it. So I believe that's number 32 for the Trojans. Tyrese Hall. Trojans got a little work to do now, trailing 16-3. They've moved the ball and then shoot themselves in the foot. And 2 big turnovers. Big 9-point swing here to start the second half. We've got a little quarter, another high snap. This time it's the quarterback is looks like it's going to be Freddie Bird. Gilliland limped off the field the last series, so he may be having a little ankle trouble. So, and I don't see him on the sidelines either. So I don't know where he's down there. There he is on the end down there getting wrapped up, I guess. So. High snap again. We got to get that snap under control. Freddie Bird, the freshman quarterback from Woodville, Wilkinson County. Handoff, carry back. I believe that was Patrick Lindsay on the big run to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans, 41-yard line. Freddie Bird, number 12, the freshman quarterback, in the relief of Gilliland, who's still with a high snap, a handoff straight up the middle again. And he's going to move it up to the 44-yard line. Pick up about 2. Well, about 3, I guess. 2nd down 7 now from the 44-yard line from the Mississippi Delta. Bird looks over, gets the signals from Coach Tatum. Quick huddle. Trips left, 1 right. There's another high snap. The handoff's going to be, again, to 15. He's going to take it down the corner and get down to the 40, 30, 42-yard line, 43-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans. So we spread them out wide and swept it to the right, and Big first down. Big run, number 15, Kelvin Smith, for the first down for Mississippi Delta. Ball inside the 45-yard line of Northwest. Trojans move the ball. A little success this series. Offensive line set. There's the snap. Low snap this time. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to run to the outside. He's going to run out of bounds. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. Woo, where's the flag on that? No flag on that, but he picks up 5 yards. Second down and 5 from the 39-yard line. Bird tucked it and ran. So, second and 5 on the 39-yard line for Mississippi Delta. There's the snap. Good snap this time. A handoff, and he's going to bounce outside. That's going to be number 25, Patrick Lindsay. And he's going to carry it down to the 25-yard line. So he starts up the middle and breaks it to the outside, and he's got the speed to turn the corner. So, looked impressive on this drive. The Trojans need to put this ball in the end zones to get back in this ball game. No field goals, no turnovers. We got to score a touchdown right here to get back in this ball game. 16-3 is your score. Second half. Third quarter. There's the snap. Going to be a little shuffle pass, and he's going to break back to the left side. He's going to be caught from behind. Number 2 for Northwest was able to track him down. Looks like E.J. Mason, but I think he thought he had the corner. I think he, number 32, Tyrese Hall couldn't get going, and feet kind of got tangled up, and so that's a loss of about 6 yards from the 25 to the 31. Second down, 16 now for the Trojans. Second 16. There's the snap. Pressure's on. Bird scrambles. He turns around, and he's going to throw it. It's going to be caught by 9. He's going to slant across the field. He's down to the 10-yard line. He moves it into the 10-yard line. Nice play for Freddie Bird. He was able to scramble out of the pocket, rolled around to the left side, caught number 9 running across the middle of the field. Coleman, who continued to the slant and got it all the way down to the 10-yard line, so where the Trojans now first and goal on the 10-yard line. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. High snap. There's the handoff, and he's going to take it straight up the gut, and he's going to get down to the 5-yard line. Patrick Lindsay. Going to spot it just outside the 5. No, going to spot it on the 5. Second down 5. Second goal from the 5-yard line. Mississippi Delta, is they took this kickoff and have moved the ball down the field. Freddie Bird has looked impressive so far, and there's the snap. There's the handoff to Lindsay. He's going to take it to the right side. He's going to push, and the Trojans are going to push him in the end zones. The officials are going to come in. They're going to mark him down short of the goal line. He is well in the end zones. Touchdown, Mississippi Delta. He had to come in and look at it. He had his foot down to spot it, but he saw where he was. He's laying well across the goal line. And hard run, 25, Patrick Lindsay for the touchdown. So now what do the Trojans do? Do you kick the extra point? You go for 2? No, it looks like McGill's out there for the extra point. 16 to 9, where the extra point here, 16-10, you're only a touchdown away, so that's the right call by Coach Tatum. 16 to 9, this big extra point right here. Gillen. There's the snap. McGill with the kick. It looks like he pushed it to the right. No good. Looked like it went that way. No good. That was a big attempt. He had plenty of time. He just pushed it. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. The score is Mississippi Delta 9, Northwest 16. So we're back in this ball game. Still plenty of time. Defense has stood tall, and see if we can get another stop out here. Getting ready for the kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment. Ball falls off the tee, so they'll tee it up and reset it and do it again. We had a little breeze blowing earlier. Seems to be kind of still out there now, so no wind affects anything. McGill just pushed that ball to the right and missed the uprights. Very big extra point. So instead of being down 7, we're down by 8 now. So there's the kickoff. He drives it into it. It's going to be caught at taking it to 12-yard line, number 6 for Northwest, and he's going to break it to the outside, and he is going to be tackled. McGill on the stop. Don't ever count the kicker out because he's an athlete, but that's a big run. There is a flag on the play at the 40-yard line, holding against Northwest, so that will bring it back to the 30-yard line. So that ball is all the way down to 25, so that's gonna help the Trojans there with a big penalty. That's a 40-yard penalty. So ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10, Northwest. 1:53 remaining in the third quarter. 16-9 ball game. So instead of having the ball on the Trojan 25, they're on their own 30. So maybe that's why he was able to break it, because of the holding penalty. You know, most of the time those penalties have no effect on the play. So I don't know. I didn't see it. So, but they still flag. So Hire takes the snap, quick handoff, and he's going to slant back. He's going to break across the middle, and he's going to be hammered down to the ground after a 12-yard gain to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Northwest. That's another big run for them. They've only had a few breakaway runs in this game. That's probably the 2nd or 3rd longest run of the game. 1st and 10 on the own 42-yard line. Clock runs 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Mississippi Delta defense has played tremendous today. They have looked really outstanding. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off. He's going to be caught in the backfield, brought down just short of the line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. He may spot it at the. They're going to spot it back at the line of scrimmage, which no gain. 2nd and 10. Trojans have met the running back in the backfield several occasions and just been unable to put him on the ground, but he's slowed him down enough that the rest of the defense has been able to step in there and make it. So here comes the going to roll out. He's going to throw it out in the flats. Number 12 is rumbling down the field with the ball to the Trojan 37-yard line. It was a nice misdirection play by Northwest to get that. Byron Pearson on the reception. Correction, Drew Dabney on the reception. He just all the misdirection to the left, and he was just rolling out here to the right by himself. So big play for Northwest. 22-yard gain. 8 seconds remaining. They don't have to snap the ball but they do anyway. He's crossed the line of scrimmage. He's across the line of scrimmage. And there's no flag on it. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we'll be back for that fourth quarter start in just a minute. Four, three, two, one. Back here for the fourth quarter. Northwest with the big play just as the clock expired for the end of the third quarter. They're on the 19-yard line of the Trojans. Handoff, and he's slice and dice, and he's held up, brought down at the 16-yard line, pick up a 3. Trojans wrapped him up. Never really got him on the ground, but they stopped him enough, so they blew the play dead. Second down and 7 from the Trojans 16. There's the snap. The handoff, he's going to slice it to the right side, and he's going to be hammered down hard at the 11. So third down and about 2 now. Third and 3. So they're getting those off. And Trojans got way too many men on the field. So he got the first down. And so Northwest, either way, has got the first down, either with the penalty. It's going to give them a few more, about 2 more yards, but Northwest trying to decide if they want the 2 yards, or either way, it's a first down. It's going to be first and goal. So ball's on the 6 or it's on the 6. So I think even half the distance to the goal line is going to put it on the 6. Well, they should take the run because that's going to put it on the 6. There it is. They're going to decline the penalty and take the play. Well, it puts it at the 6-yard line. First and 10, first and goal from the 6. Run the clock. Fourth quarter, 14 minutes remaining in the ball game. Northwest first and goal on the Trojan 6-yard line. Stacked in tight. 14 is met in the backfield. He's going to be dropped at the. They're going to put him back at the line of scrimmage, back to the 6-yard line. No gain. Second and 6. Again, he was met in the backfield by the Trojans. Able to get enough of him to stop his momentum, and the rest of the Trojan defense was able to get in there and put him on the ground. Second down and 6. Another big play here, a big drive here for the Trojans to stand tall. There's the snap. It's going to be, again, the same play, just to the right this time. Again, he's stacked up, and again, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 6. So now is the time that you have to watch for their little trickeration, as they say. They've run the same play twice. Now look for something to come the other direction. Some kind of pass. Going to be my prediction. They've done it a couple of times. They got Twins receivers left, nobody to the right. And looking over the defense, looks into the sideline, gets a new play called in. Going to move his running back to his left in the pistol formation. There's the snapback. Looking. This throws it out, and it's going to be incomplete. He got a hand on it, but it was just a little overthrown and just unable to pull it in. And good defense by the Trojans. He was able to help bat that ball away. 4th and 6 now from the 6-yard line. So now Northwest will send the kicking team out for a field goal attempt. On the year, their field goal is 1 for 2 from let me see. Kick is up and good. So with that, score is 19-9 now. And with that, we'll be back in just a minute. Stadium on the campus of Mississippi Delta Community College, where it's homecoming. Northwest just kicked a 20-yard field goal. It gives them the 19-9 lead. And there's the kickoff. It's going to be a deep booming kickoff. It's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. Their kicker, Barefoot, was 1 for 4 prior to that one. And that was a chip shot, about 23 yards. And he's 2 for 5 on the season now. So Mississippi Delta will start now with the ball on their own 25-yard line. After that last drive, they moved the ball very well. They're not out of this game. A touchdown right here gets them right back in it. So this is a big series for the Trojans. There's plenty of time in the ball game. 12 minutes, 25 seconds. Trade touchdowns for field goals any day of the week. So if the Trojans can push it on down the field, it's going to make it interesting. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Bird back out there as quarterback. There's a snap, the handoff to Patrick, and he's going to pick up about a yard to the 26-yard line. Good defense that time by Northwest, able to get him on the ground because he's been tough when he can break to the outside. Kelvin Smith in the backfield with Bird. Bird scrambles to the outside. He's gonna be caught by the big arm there. Dragged down. That's a big sack right there. He just had long arms and he couldn't get away from him. Big sack for Northwest. Puts the Trojans all the way back to the 13-yard line. So a 13-yard loss brings up 2nd down and 22. From the 13-yard line. Correction, 3rd down. 3rd and 22. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left. One of the few times that they've been able to get to Bird today, the quarterback. Now this time is going to be a little screen pass up the middle, and he's not going to get very much. About the 17-yard line, no, 18-yard line. So 4th and 17, but give the punter a little more room. That was a big series right there for Northwest to be able to put a stop on Mississippi Delta because after that last time, they moved the ball very well against them with ease, pretty much. And so Northwest stepped up that time with the defense and was able to shut the Trojans down. Behind the sticks always is tough to get caught up. So 4th and 17, clock runs 10 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the ball game. 19-9 is your score. Gill back to punt. Plenty of time. A long, hard spiral. There's a great kick. He's going to take him all the way back to the 24-yard line. And one tackle's missed, and he breaks the second tackle, and he kicks to the outside and straight up the middle. And he's going to be brought down again by the punter. There is a flag on the field at the 44-yard line. There is a flag. Again, for Mississippi Delta, a tremendous punt, and it goes to that old adage, did he outkick his coverage? But it looks like it's going to be holding again against Northwest. So it'll back them up a little bit. Where they had the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line, they're going to move it back to the 45 of Northwest. So that's a big penalty. He kicked it, received it at the 24-yard line. So he took it all the way to 46 yards, and but the penalty's gonna get it back, so it's gonna give it a net of 20 yards, 16 yards. So 21 yards. Do some math here. 24 to the 45, 21 yards. So 1st and 10. It's a snap and a handoff. He's met in the backfield. He slips through this, but he's still going to be brought down again. The Trojans made him in the backfield, and he slips away just enough to get back to the line of scrimmage. So you always got to give the Rangers credit for that. They fall forward. They don't quit. He's wrapped up. He's hit, but he keeps his balance, and you got to put him on the ground because he's not going to stop running. So Trojan just got to continue to wrap up. Northwest trips to the left. There's a handoff straight up the middle. This time it's number 7. Tackled by who's that Trojan? He's limping, kind of hobbling a little bit to the knocked the breath out of him, but that's a big run for Northwest. It's inside the Trojan 39-yard line. Touchdown here would be that old. There's a slice and dice again. See, they just don't go down. You know, you hit him and drag him and pull him, but you got to put him on the ground. That's just a great run. Trojan defense maybe showing a little wear here. They've been out on the field quite a bit here in this second half. It's 3 and outs just don't help much. You know, we had a one-play drive for a fumble, safety, and then we had a 3 and out, and then we had a long drive for a touchdown, and then we had another 3 and out. So just not much. And he's caught in the backfield. This time he's going to be stuffed and brought down. That's a good tackle there. You're held on to him and was unable to break away. That was number 12 on the carry, number 34 for the Trojans on the stop. Quintarius Owens on the stop. Defensive end. Well, here we go. 3rd and 3 for Northwest from the 31-yard line. Northwest running that clock down. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3, 2. Well, that's handoff straight up. He's going to get the first down with ease. He's going to break a tackle and going to get down to the 22-yard line. First down, Northwest. Just to split up the seam, and big hole there. A big speed rush by the running back, and he was just able to move that ball. Didn't pick up much, but he got enough of the first down. That's all he needed was 3, and he picked up 5. So first down, Northwest on the Trojan 22-yard line. Clock runs 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the ball game. So Northwest looks back. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. That was how you draw it up right there. He had inside position, and he threw it to the back shoulder, and he was able to haul it in, and good coverage, but they made the play, and touchdown Northwest, and that could be the old barn door slammer, as he used to say. There's a snap back. The kick gets up and good. So with that, we'll be back in just a minute. Back here at Jim Randall Stadium, Mississippi Delta Community College, Trojans now trail 26-9 after the touchdown and extra point. Northwest was just drove the ball down the field and put it in the end zone. The Trojan defense might be getting a little tired, as I said earlier. There's a long kickoff. It's going to be taken at the 7-yard line. Number 25. Patrick Lindsay, correct? I'm sorry, lost my train of thought there. Patrick Lindsay on the reception of the kick and carries it out to the 33-yard line where the Trojans will set up 1st and 10. Bird back out as quarterback. 7 minutes, 1 second remaining in the ball game. 26-9 is the score. The Trojans have, played well at times and had a few blunders, but this is only the second game, and they hadn't played since about 4 weeks with this COVID. There's a pass out in the flats to number 3 for Trojans. Sorry, number 2, Lorenzo Perez, and he carries it out to the 44-yard line, 1st and 10, Mississippi Delta. And then maybe in Miles, number 1, on that reception. Again, it's hard to see across this field and no spotter. So up top, number 2. This time Perez is on the up left, and Miles is on the right. There's a drop back to Bird. Going to throw the screen across the middle. Going to be completed. Number 9 is going to break one tackle. Terrell Coleman is going to break the initial contact and carried out to the 48-yard line of Northwest. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Trojans. Clock runs under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Keith Jackson's, that's who I was trying to think of, door slammer. Brought to you by the Big Uglies down front. So there's a throw out in the flat again to number 9, and he's going to be hammered pretty hard at the 45-yard line, but it's going to be enough for a 1st down. 2 and 9, getting a little tangled up there with Northwest and Mississippi Delta. Like Coleman and Mason. Or Campbell, maybe. That's Campbell. They don't have any numbers for the 1 through 3, 4 being, so that's definitely a 1st down. That's undebatable. He actually, they moved the ball back. He was on the 45-yard line, and they moved it up to the 46. But they're going to give him the 1st down. But that was He was spotted at the 45, and then he moved it to the 46, but it was at the 45, and it should have been at the 45. Wind the clock, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Trojans 1st and 10 on the Northwest 46-yard line. Bird, who's had a pretty good second half there. There's a snap back, plenty of time in the pocket, plenty of time. Going to throw it out, going to be caught and wrapped up, and so they pushed him back to. That's a good spot. Thank you, ref. So I thought you were going to mark it back at the line of scrimmage, but pickup of 3. When they caught it, they pushed him backwards. So 2nd down 7 on the 43-yard line of Northwest. Clock runs under 5 minutes down. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Clock running. Snap back, Bird. This time he's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to run into a little bit of everybody, and he's going to keep on his feet, and they're gonna blow him dead, I think, finally, because they're gonna say down by he momentum had stopped and had been stopped for some time, and so the referee's gonna blow the whistle dead and put it back at the Trojan 40, correction, at the Northwest 43. 3rd down 7 now. You don't see that enough called where the play's dead and they strip them, but sometimes they let them go too far and create other problems. There's the snap. It's not going to be a pass interference because the ball was overthrown, but there was a little shove there in that. The ball had been close, you might have had a chance for it. 4th and 7 now. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Trojan, this is in 4-down territory. I mean, what have you got to lose? You're down 17 points. Under 4 minutes to go. Correction, exactly 4 minutes to go, and give Northwest a long field or short field. Either way, they can run the clock out. So you don't want to call timeout and give them more because so it's just smart play here. Now the Trojans call timeout to discuss the play. Play clock was down to 6 seconds. So with that, we'll be back in just a minute. Ball game. There's the snap. Drops back. Going to step forward. Going to look, and going to throw. Oh, he had him. What a tremendous move. I don't know if he'd been in bounds or not, but it was still a nice pass and attempt. And with that, the ball go over on downs. 3 minutes 54 seconds. The Trojans will host Holmes Community College right here at Jim Randall Stadium November 25th. That's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So cheerleaders and dance team and everybody the dorms will be closed. So we'll have to see what happens with that date. Again, the COVID-19 has just put a damper in everything going on in the community college football season. There's the snap. There's got a new quarterback in for Northwest, and running back's going to pick up about 5 yards. Hunter Huey is the quarterback. Number 17, sophomore from Clinton High School. Second down and 5 for Northwest. Clock runs. 3 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the ball game. There's the snap, handoff, and going to be wrestled down in the 49-yard line of Mississippi Delta. Will bring up 3rd down and 2. (26-9) is your ball game. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Northwest, several new players out on the field. They got number 17, Huey. Number 23, Harold, the running back. He's going to snap and he's going to hand off, and he's going to get, he's going to fall forward enough to get the first down, and that's probably going to run the clock out because there's 2 minutes and 25 seconds. No reason to call timeout for Mississippi Delta. Clock running, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. So, Northwest can, they can get in victory formation and take the knee 3 times and get out of here with a hard-fought victory because this, I tell you what, this was an exciting ball game. First half was 7-3, and just a few mistakes by the Trojans, and they just let Northwest kind of pull away from them. So, going to hand off. He's going to sweep to right side, number 7 for Northwest. Randy Anderson. Minute 40 seconds to go in the ball game. So they can snap the ball with a minute to go. Trying to decide what play clock set. Quarterback stares over to the other side, taking their time. 26-9, hard-fought ball game. Been a good ball game today. Mississippi Delta is been behind the 8 ball in the last couple of years, but they've stood tall today. Northwest won the national championship either last year or 2 years ago. I'm not sure. Under a minute to go now. So pickup of about 2 yards. 3rd down and 6. So Northwest can, let's see what they're going to do. They could get this clock under 40, take a knee, and then the clock runs out in this ball game. Are they going to run another play? Yeah, it looks like they're going to run a play. We're back in the shotgun. He looks at his play clock. Waits to the last second, takes the snap, handoff, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. 4th down and 2, but that's going to be the it. But it's 10 seconds, 12 seconds to go in the ball game, and that's your final score. Northwest Community College 26, Mississippi Delta 9. We thank you for joining us here today at Jim Randall Stadium, home of Mississippi Delta Community College. We'll be back again on November 25th for Holmes Community College right here at Mississippi Delta. Thank you.